Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Rocky Mountain Rankings. I'm your host, Davies Tado. And today we're going to be ranking the songs of a album that I really love. Uh, I'm not a big fan of the band per se, but I've got other albums of their discography, but this one really stands out above all of them. And it's just one strong album. And it's 12 songs on here. I really had a tough time ranking them. The band is 30 Seconds to Mars, headed by Jared Leto, Shannon Leto, or Leto. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Uh, and the album is This Is War. This is, I remember the first time I heard this album, it was just sent chills up and down my spine. Released December 8th, 2009. Uh, let's see who played on this other than Jared and Shannon. Where is it? Oh, Tomo Milicevic. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. He has since left the band. So it's just Shannon and Jared. But this album is just marvelous, fantastic album. Like I said, 12 songs. I'm going to start with my least favorite, the one, go up to my the one I just absolutely love. Just because it's my least favorite, the last, it doesn't mean I loathe it. It's just I don't go to as much as the others. So there might be something I don't particularly care for in the song, but you will see. Okay, starting out with number 12. Number 12. um, Good song, but it just mm, there's a there's a part on there that I don't care for. It's 100 Suns, the fifth song on the album. Good uh, following song from This Is War. That was that's the title song. That's number 4 on the album. There's just one particular spot in there. I'm not going to say what it is, but it it's a good song, but it just too much negativity in it. It's one of those songs that you like, but how would I put it? You like, but you don't. You can do something, such a thing. Uh, but yeah, that's my number 12. Number 11, last song on the album, L490, instrumental, written by Shannon. Good song. The beginning, you have this irritating white noise that leads into the song, the rest of the song. It builds and just, I drives me crazy. Uh, but the rest of the song is kind of soothing and everything, but that portion they could have done without. So that's my number 11. Number 10, solid rocker, Night of the Hunter, second song on the album. Night of the Hunter, just solid lead from the first track, Escape. Um, but I like it, but it just doesn't fully do it for me. I just don't go to that song that much, but it's still a not excellent song. It's still strong, still rocks, still heavy. One of the heavier songs on the album. So that's my number 10, Night of the Hunter. Number 9, Search and Destroy. Love the backing vocals on here, and throughout the album they have these excellent backing vocals from. I guess they had a bunch of kids do the vocals for them. They had some sort of thing where they got together and had them do the certain vocals throughout this whole album. It was just excellent, and it's really strong here. I mean, just whoa, 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 just excellent. So that's it's just not another song that I go to very much, but still, I love those vocals. Number 8, uh, the 11th song on the album, "Stranger in a Strange Land." Good song. Just again doesn't fully grab me all the time, but it's still a, like I said. There's no really solidly weak song on this album. It's just some that shine more than others. And this one doesn't really shine fully to me on certain times I listen to it. Other times I have no problem. So Stranger in a Strange Land, that's number 8. Coming to 7, Hurricane. Another great mellow song. Hurricane driving us all underground. Jared vocals through this entire album, just excellent, excellent vocals. Uh, the the Hurricane. I had a chance to move up higher, you know, if I was to do this later on down the road. But right now, I'm putting it at number 7. Still a good song. Still a great song. Uh, Number 6, Closer to the Edge. Again, this is, I mean, just excellent vocals, excellent musicianship. Just awesome song. Number 5, Alibi. If it wasn't for the songs that are to come, this could be easily my number 1 song. Jared's vocals in this, I mean, the song Haunting, it's just way it builds at the end and stuff. Just awesome, awesome song. I mean, if you've never heard Alibi, you're in for a treat. Excellent song. Number 4, title track, This Is War. This song is, it, to me, it's a song that gets me thinking, gets me my imagination working. There are certain songs that I listen to that just strike me, my imagination, get it just churning. Um, and I can, how would I put it? Especially when I'm writing or trying to come up with something uh, uh, particular theme or scene in a book that I'm writing. It just This is one of those songs. Just portion where it just builds and then calms down, and there's this, you know, mellow, then goes boom. We'll fight to the ends of the earth. Just awesome song. Uh, Number three, the first track, Escape. Another song. That, very little vocals in it, but just way it builds, just another song that stimulates my imagination. And I can just picture certain scenes. I'm not gonna, say what those scenes are, but it just, well, maybe I will. I picture a person standing on a field, in a field or in a desert or something, and the camera pans out from his eye and goes out, and he's just standing there, and it pans around while the song's building, and it gets behind him, and it moves down, and where they say in the song, "This is war." You see all these people, and they go, "This is war." It just, oh, just sends chills up my spine every time I listen to it. So that's my number three, Escape. Okay, now the number two and number one. These actually flip flopped a number of times with me. But I decided on this because, well, I'll explain here in a second. Number two, Vox Populi. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I've always had a hard time figuring out how to pronounce this correctly. Excuse me. I almost put this in my number one. But like I said, I'll explain why I didn't. But this song is just way it builds, and then you have doom, 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 and then this is the call to arms. Gather soldiers, time to go to war. This is a battle song, brothers and sisters. It just sends chills every single time I listen to it. It's one of those songs that I could not get sick of it. No matter how many times I listen to it. I just love this song. It just builds and just fills you full of life, even though it's a call to, go to war and stuff. It fills you with hope that people can stand together and get through the hard times and get, push down the evil that's, coming over our world. It just, oh, just awesome. So if you know this album, you know what my number one is. My number one is Kings and Queens. Very first song I heard by 36 to Mars. I heard it on the radio. I was at work. And it just blew my mind. The vocals. We are the kings, we are the queens of hope. Just the, it starts out with an eagle screech, and that portion right there, the eagles, I can't do it, of course. I had a cockatiel. Fred was his name, and he passed away back in 2018. I had him since 2000. So he'd 18 years he was with me, and every time I'd play that song, Kings and Queens, and that come on, he'd go, start chirping, and just way it slowly builds after that, and then it goes do do do. That just the first time I heard that song, I just again the chills, and it's another song that just makes my imagination work over time. I can, you know, brain music you could call it brain food. Just it's just awesome, awesome song. And this whole album, like I said, is just one strong bunch of music. You know, uh, let's see here, accolades. Run best albums of 2009. Let's see. Let's see. What is that? Best album artwork. Best album of 2009. Well, best albums of 2009 in the United States, United Kingdom, best album artwork, and best albums of 2009. In Italy, it got best album of 2009. Oh no, it came in third in the UK. Number one in Italy. Um, doesn't say in the United States, but anyway, if you've never heard this album, check it out. And this is one awesome album. I get the. Let's see if we can get the. There's the guys. There's let's see here. There's this Tomo, uh, Jared, and Shannon. Of course, probably know Jared. He's an actor as well. Been in a number of movies. Played the Joker. Good actor. Uh, Good singer. So, anyway, uh, I do have two, two other of their albums. I have their debut album and Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams. I haven't heard the American one. Uh, Got to listen to that someday. And I've heard Beautiful Lie, A Beautiful Lie. Um, the debut is not uh, something I enjoyed all that much. I don't listen to it all that much. Still good, but it's just the songs are kind of repetitive to me. Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams is good, though I don't reach for it as much as This Is War. I mean, it's awesome. Like I said, if you have never heard this album, check it out. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, uh, coming up, other things are coming up. I don't know if I'll be doing a rankings next Monday. Been trying to find some time to do some reviews on some new albums that I've been listening to that's come out recently. But we got the new Jethro Tull coming out pretty soon, and there's one other who was. God, that escapes me. I can't. Somebody else has got a new album come out. I think this month of April. So anyway, I might wait for them to come out. So, but anyway, hope your week's going great. Mine's going good. Warm weather at last. It was 78 today. We don't want to get too warm too quickly. I mean, like I said the other day, the river is running high. Really high today. Oof. If it gets warm too quickly, we could have some major flooding. I hope not. All those poor souls that built along the river in the floodplain. There's a reason why they call it a floodplain. Because it generally floods when there's too much water coming down the canyon. But anyway, that aside, everything's going great. Warm weather feeds your hope, feeds your desire to get out and do things. I know it is mine. So it's supposed to be 70 again tomorrow. Probably down in the 40s on Thursday, but hopefully back in the 60s on this weekend. And then that's the only thing I'm concerned about is having good weather on the weekends. That's when I have off. I only have a day and a half off from work. So anyway, have a good one. Please subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and leave your own ranking of this album. I would be very interested to see it. Keep the comments clean, please. That's all I ask. And we'll see y'all later.